class. So the theme of the story is sadness. Sadness. Sadness.
I'm the one becoming sad, sir.
Okay, next page.
Literature is one of the most powerful tools in education because it allows students to explore emotions, culture, and human experiences. However, in many classrooms, literature becomes reduced to memorization and passive learning. Educational theorist Louise Rosenblatt emphasized that literature should create a meaningful relationship between the reader and the text. She explained that literature becomes alive when students personally connect with stories and experiences. Yet, many students still experience literature in silence rather than interaction. So the question remains, how can teachers transform literature into something students can hear, speak, feel, and understand?
Hello again, sir. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence today. I have just one question for you. What makes instructional materials effective in teaching literature?
I greatly believe that teachers should consider the students' age as well as their interests, their learning needs, and the accessibility as well as the learning objectives in selecting learning materials.
Alright, so open your book. So today, we will study to read 97 pages. Yes, Miles.
Sir, are we being punished?
Instructional materials shape the way students experience literature. Effective materials encourage participation, creativity, and emotional connection. According to Lev Vygotsky, learning develops through social interaction and communication. He stated, by giving our students practice in talking with others, we give them frames of thinking on their own. This highlights the importance of interactive materials and collaborative activities in literature classrooms. Teachers must therefore choose materials that are engaging, relatable, culturally sensitive, and appropriate to students' development levels.
Basically, less suffering, more learning.
One effective approach in teaching literature is the reader response approach. This approach values the students' interpretations, feelings, and personal connections with literary text.
So how did the story affect you personally? Yes, Shane?
I think the character felt invisible in the narrative.
Yes, Miles?
For me, the story reflects how people hide emotions.
I think the author attacked my feelings personally.
Very good, class.
Instead of memorizing fixed interpretations, students are encouraged to express their own perspectives and listen to the ideas of others. Educational philosopher John Dewey believed that education should be active and experience-based. Literature discussions allow students to connect classroom learning to real-life experiences and emotions.
Wait, so there's no one correct answer?
Exactly. So literature becomes meaningful when students connect with it personally.
Literature topics within classrooms become more meaningful when students actively participate in listening and speaking activities.
The night swallowed every hope I had left, and my heart shattered into darkness.
Adrian, this is a literature class, not a teleserye.
take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I will be baptized.
If only love came with fewer tragedies and Valentine.
Role-play and performance activities help students understand literary emotions while also practicing communication skills.
Alright class, now let me ask you, what symbolism did you notice upon reading the text? Alright, JOHNMILES.
The rain symbolizes sadness.
Okay. Alright, Shane.
The burning flame symbolizes the desire of the main character to his muse.
Alright, very good.
These collaborative discussions strengthen active listening, respectful communication, and critical thinking.
Literature is more than reading stories and identifying themes. It is about understanding voices, emotions, cultures, and human experiences.
Through suitable instructional materials, interactive teaching approaches, and meaningful communication activities, teachers can develop students' listening and speaking abilities effectively.
Through engaging instructional materials and effective teaching approaches,
As well as interactive activities.
Teachers can transform literature into a living experience and hopefully keep students awake.
Because literature is not only meant to be read, it is meant to be heard,